Hey guys, welcome back to my studio. I'm Doug Rappoport here with Incognito Guitars, and today we have a Washburn made in the USA. And I know you're thinking it looks a lot like a certain guitar player's signature guitar, but there's something different about it. What's going on? This is a Nuno Bettencourt guitar with a Tele design on it, and it's called the Nele. Because if you take Nuno and you mix it with Tele, you get Tuno. I'm a huge fan of Nuno's. I've been a fan of his forever. When I was a kid, I'd rip his pictures out of the guitar magazines, put them all over my walls. I had like a shrine, you know, all about the NB. You dig, baby? And I even had a couple of fucking Nuno guitars. So Nuno is one of the most influential guitar players in rock guitar history. Nuno comes to us from Boston. That's right, East Coast brother, and by way of Portugal. He grew up in Boston. He was on the Boston music scene, got into a band called Extreme, became a huge guitar hero, certainly of mine and millions of others. And yeah, that's Nuno. From Boston, Harvard, Capac. Yeah, he's a Bruins fan. You know he's a Bruins fan. He loves the hockey. So let's talk about this guitar a little bit here. I'll tell you some of the features. We're looking at a one-piece swamp ash body. Look at that. It's really light. And then sitting on top of that is this beautiful quilted maple top, you know, which I think is really cool. And on the neck here, we've got bird's eye maple. And of course, you'll notice this design, the Stevens cutaway. 5-bolt neck. This is unique. I think the Nuno guitars are the only ones that have this. And it gives you better access, probably a lot more neck stability as well. I think that's a pretty ingenious design. Gold hardware. Nice flat fingerboard. Looks like rosewood. I know Nuno tends to favor ebony fingerboards for his other Strat style guitars, but probably given the bright nature of a guitar like this, a warm or tone wood, it's probably what they had in mind here. Looks like jumbo frets, 22 of them. Real simple here. So let's talk about these pickups. We've got Seymour Duncan vintage stack lipstick. Yeah. And then over here is a Bill Lawrence L250. You know from Nuno's other guitar, he's got the Bill Lawrence humbuckers in there. Now let's talk about this pickup selector. This is called a 6-way freeway ultra switch. It's got its 3 positions, 1 up, middle, 2, and then 3 all the way down. Pretty standard, right? Aha, there's more. It also clicks to the side. See, I can push it to the side over here, and I get 3 more sounds leaning this way. Now I want to take you through some of the sounds we can get with these pickups in this 6-way freeway ultra switching system. Okay, let's start on the neck position. I'll start with a volume about halfway or 3/4 up. Volume up. Now if I flip this switch over this way, still in the neck position, we got pretty cool. Let's check out that bridge position. We got it pointing toward the headstock. Volume about 3/4 up. Move it over. It's more subtle and lower. If we turn this up, we got interesting. go to the middle position now. This is two of them together with this pointing toward the headstock. Move it over. Interesting. So I can't help thinking that Nuno had Brian May type sounds in mind here. And I can't read his mind, but I know he's a huge Brian May fan. As am I, as I'm sure many of you are. But I feel like he's paying a little homage, a little tip of the hat to Sir Brian for those really cool, out of phase type sounds you can get with this thing. So tons of sounds available on this thing. You know what? I think it's time to jam. I think it's time to jam. Let's do that now. All right, here we go.